Chosen One, this message has found you at the perfect moment. There are no accidents. This is divine timing, and what you're about to hear will shift your entire spiritual journey. The universe, the divine forces that guide you, have led you here because you are ready to understand, ready to awaken, ready to claim what has always been yours. This message is not just for anyone. It is for the rare souls who have been marked, set apart, and chosen by God. If you are listening, it means you are among them. And today, you will discover the 5 spiritual gifts that only the most powerful chosen ones receive. These are not just abilities or talents. They are sacred tools, divinely assigned to those who are meant to walk the highest spiritual path. Not every chosen one receives these gifts. Some walk their path with light, but only a select few are entrusted with the full weight of these divine blessings. These gifts are not given by chance. They are earned through trials, suffering, and spiritual warfare. They are not easy to carry, but they are the mark of true spiritual power. If you possess even one of these gifts, know that you are different. You are not meant to blend in. You are here to shift realities, to guide others, to bring light where there is darkness. But with great gifts come great responsibility. And if you do not understand your gifts, if you do not use them wisely, they can become burdens instead of blessings. That is why you must listen closely, for what I am about to reveal will change the way you see yourself forever. Chosen One, before we go further, I want you to acknowledge this truth. If you feel this message in your soul, if your spirit recognizes the power of what is being spoken, comment 777 below right now. Claim your divine path. Let the universe see your acknowledgement. Declare that you are ready. And if you have not already, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell icon. This is not just another video. This is a divine transmission, and you need to receive every message meant for you. These spiritual gifts are not for the weak. They are not for those who doubt their own calling. They are for the warriors, the leaders, the ones who have been refined by the fire of suffering. Many have tried to walk this path and failed. Many have been called, but only a few will have the strength to carry what I am about to reveal. This is not just knowledge. This is power. And if you are truly a chosen one, you will recognize that this is not new to you. These gifts have already been present in your life, waiting for you to fully awaken to them. There is something inside you that has always set you apart. Even before you knew what it was, you could feel it. The world has never made sense to you the way it does to others. You have always been different. You have always felt things deeper, seen things others cannot see, known things without knowing how. And throughout your life, you have faced more battles, more struggles, more pain than most people will ever understand. That was not by accident. That was your initiation. Every hardship, every betrayal, every moment of suffering was shaping you, preparing you, making you ready for the gifts you are about to claim. The most powerful chosen ones are not given an easy path. They are given a destiny so great that they must be trained by adversity itself. You have survived what was meant to destroy you. You have walked through darkness and emerged with light still burning inside you. That is why you are here. That is why this message has found you. The time has come for you to understand your own power. The time has come for you to step into your divine gifts fully. But do not take this lightly. Each gift I am about to reveal carries both power and responsibility. They are blessings, but they are also burdens. They will set you apart, but they will also isolate you. They will give you wisdom, but they will also bring pain. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will accept you. But if you have been given these gifts, you must embrace them. Because your mission, your purpose, your destiny depends on it. Chosen one, prepare yourself. Open your mind, open your spirit, and receive what is meant for you. These 5 spiritual gifts are not random. They are sacred tools, given only to those who are meant to shape the world, to awaken others, to fulfill divine prophecy. If you are ready, if your soul is aligned with this truth, then let us begin. Spiritual gift number 1, Divine Intuition. Chosen one. The first and most powerful gift that only the most divinely selected receive is divine intuition. This is not just an ordinary instinct. This is a direct line of communication with the universe, a spiritual compass that guides you beyond logic and reason. It is the ability to know without needing proof, to sense what cannot be seen, and to understand truths that others remain blind to. This gift is one of the clearest signs that you have been chosen by God for a greater purpose. From the time you were young, you felt different. You could sense things before they happened. You could feel the energy of a person before they even spoke a word. You walked into a room and immediately knew if something was off. It wasn't just suspicion or paranoia. It was knowing. Others may have dismissed it, called it overthinking, or even labeled you as too sensitive. But deep down, you knew the truth. Your spirit was tuned into something much greater than the physical world. This is the gift of divine intuition, an inner voice that does not speak with words but with feeling, energy, and an unshakable sense of truth. It is a direct connection to the higher realms, a spiritual download that gives you knowledge without explanation. It is how the universe whispers to you, how God shows you what the eyes cannot see. You have always felt it, haven't you? The strong, unexplainable urges to go one way instead of another, the warnings that saved you from danger, the dreams that later turned out to be messages. You could tell when someone was lying, even when their words were perfect. You knew when something was wrong, even when no evidence supported it. And more often than not, you were right. But here is the thing about this gift. Not everyone will believe you. People will question you. They will demand proof. They will say, "How do you know?" And the truth is, you won't be able to explain it. You just do. That is what makes divine intuition so powerful, but also so difficult. It requires trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in your spiritual connection. Trust that what you feel is real, even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. The greatest mistake a chosen one can make is ignoring this gift. If you doubt yourself, if you let the noise of the world silence that inner knowing, you will lose the guidance that was given to you for a reason. That is why this gift is only given to the strongest chosen ones, because it requires courage to follow it. Have you ever felt pulled in a certain direction without knowing why? Have you ever avoided a situation only to later find out it would have harmed you? Have you ever met someone and immediately sensed that their energy was off, even when they appeared friendly? That was not coincidence. That was not luck. That was divine intuition. This gift does not just protect you. It guides you toward your destiny. It puts you in the right places at the right time. It reveals hidden truths. It connects you to your higher self, your ancestors, and the divine forces watching over you. When you sharpen it, it allows you to see through deception, to navigate through the illusions of this world, and to step fully into your power as a chosen one. But here is the challenge. Divine intuition is not loud. It is not forceful. It does not shout. It is a whisper, a quiet nudge, a gentle but persistent pull in the right direction. The noise of the world, the doubts of your mind, and the distractions of everyday life can drown it out if you are not careful. That is why you must learn to listen. To strengthen this gift, you must learn silence. You must disconnect from the distractions, the opinions, the fears, and the doubts. Spend time in solitude. Meditate. Pray. Reflect. Listen, not with your ears, but with your spirit. The more you do this, the stronger your intuition will become. You must also trust. There will be times when your intuition tells you something that makes no logical sense. You may feel an urge to leave a place, to avoid a person, or to take an unexpected path. And if you ignore it, if you doubt it, you may regret it later. Trusting your intuition is trusting the divine guidance you have been given. It is trusting that your path is being revealed, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Many will envy this gift, but they will not understand the burden that comes with it. The ability to see what others cannot can be lonely. You will notice things no one else sees. You will feel things others dismiss. You will understand truths that others are not ready to accept. And at times, you may feel the weight of this knowledge. But do not let the doubts of the world silence your gift. Your intuition is a divine weapon, a spiritual armor that protects you and leads you toward your highest destiny. It is not meant to make sense to everyone. It is meant to guide you. Chosen one, if this resonates with your spirit, if you know that you have this gift, acknowledge it now. Comment 777 below and claim your divine intuition. Declare that you trust it, that you embrace it, that you will no longer doubt what your spirit already knows. This is only the beginning. There are more gifts, deeper powers, greater truths that only the most powerful chosen ones receive. If you have been given this first gift, prepare yourself. The next will challenge you even further. Let us continue. Spiritual gift number 2, Unbreakable Spirit. Chosen one, if you have walked the path of suffering and still stand, you possess one of the rarest and most powerful spiritual gifts, the Unbreakable Spirit. This is not just resilience. It is not just strength. It is something divine, something beyond human willpower. It is the ability to withstand storms that were meant to destroy you, to rise from ashes where others have fallen, and to endure pain that would have shattered lesser souls. This gift is not given to the weak. It is reserved only for those who have been tested in fire and emerged untouchable. From the moment you entered this world, life has not been easy. You were not handed comfort. You were handed trials. You were not given a smooth path. You were placed in the battlefield. Struggle, hardship, and adversity have followed you like a shadow. And yet, you are still here, still breathing, still standing, still walking forward. That is not a coincidence. That is divine selection. The Unbreakable Spirit is a gift that no enemy, no betrayal, no suffering can take away. It is forged through pain, strengthened through loss, and sharpened through rejection. Look at your past. How many times have you been knocked down? How many times have people tried to break you, to silence you, to bury you? And yet, every time, you rose again. Not because it was easy, not because you wanted to, but because you were created to endure. There are those who crumble under pressure, who fall apart when life gets difficult. But you have survived things that most people could never handle. You have endured heartbreak, deception, abandonment, and loss. You have walked through darkness where others would have given up. The reason? You were built differently. You were chosen to withstand what others could not, because your purpose is greater than theirs. Pain has been your teacher. Every wound you have suffered has carried a lesson. Every betrayal has shown you the truth about people. Every hardship has stripped away illusions and made you see reality as it is. And while others complained, while others begged for the pain to stop, you transformed it into wisdom, into power, into unshakable resilience. That is why you have this gift. That is why life has tested you more than most. Because you are meant to lead, to guide, to stand tall in the face of adversity. The unbreakable spirit is not just about surviving. It is about thriving despite the suffering. It is the ability to take what was meant to destroy you and use it to elevate yourself. The people who doubted you, the situations that broke you, the moments where you thought you could not go on. Those were the very things that made you who you are. You are not just strong, you are unbreakable. And that is something only the most powerful chosen ones can claim. But here is the burden of this gift. It isolates you. It makes you different. People look at you and wonder how you are still standing. They do not understand the depth of your pain because you do not show it. They do not see the battles you fight every day because you carry them in silence. And in this way, the strongest are often the most alone. The world is full of people who will never understand your strength because they have never had to endure what you have. They will call you cold. They will say you are too guarded, too distant, too hard. But they do not know the weight you carry. They do not know how many nights you have fought battles in your mind, how many days you have walked through fire, how many times you have picked yourself up with no one there to help you. That is why this gift is given only to a few, because only a few can handle it. Your enemies have tried to break you. Life has thrown every challenge it could at you, and still you rise. Do you think that is by accident? Do you think that is just chance? No, chosen one. It is because you are being prepared. Prepared for something greater. Prepared to step into a power that only the strongest can wield. The unbreakable spirit is the mark of a warrior, a leader, a chosen vessel for something divine. It is proof that you have a mission far greater than you can see right now. But this gift comes with responsibility. Strength without wisdom is dangerous. Power without discipline leads to destruction. You must use your unbreakable spirit not just to survive, but to uplift others. There are those who are not as strong as you, those who are struggling to find their way. Your ability to endure is not just for you, it is for them too. You are meant to be a light, a guide, a reminder that no matter how dark the night, the chosen ones always rise. Chosen one, if you feel this in your spirit, if you know that you have been given this gift. Acknowledge it now. Comment 777 below and claim your unbreakable spirit. Declare that nothing will break you, that no force on this earth will silence you. You have been chosen for something greater, and your strength is proof of that. This is only the second gift. There are more. There are deeper truths waiting for you. If you possess an unbreakable spirit, you are ready for the next revelation. Let us continue. Spiritual gift number 3, energy manipulation. Chosen one, the third gift that only the most powerful among you receive, is energy manipulation. This is not a gift of the mind, nor is it something that can be learned. It is embedded within your very being. It is the ability to influence, absorb, and shift energy simply by existing. Your presence alone changes the atmosphere of a room. Your emotions, your thoughts, and your very essence create ripples that affect the world around you. This is why people have always reacted to you in extreme ways. Either they are drawn to you, seeking your energy like moths to a flame, or they are repelled by you, disturbed by the power you carry. You do not even have to say a word. Your energy speaks for you. This is why people have stared at you without reason. Why strangers feel the need to tell you their life stories. Why some are instantly comforted by your presence, while others become uncomfortable, irritated, or even hostile. They sense something about you that they cannot understand, something they cannot control. The world operates on energy. Every thought, every intention, every emotion carries a vibration. But while most people are bound by the energy around them, unable to control how it affects them, you are different. You do not just receive energy, you shape it. You can feel the shift in a room the moment you step into it. You can tell when someone is carrying negative energy, when their spirit is heavy, when something is off. And whether you realize it or not, your presence alone can shift that energy. This is why people naturally gravitate toward you when they are struggling. Why they come to you for advice, for comfort, for healing. Your energy is like a beacon, a source of light that they instinctively seek out. But this is also why you attract energy vampires, those who feed off your strength, who drain you without giving anything in return. They are drawn to your power, not because they respect it, but because they want to take from it. And if you do not guard yourself, if you are not careful, they will leave you depleted, exhausted, and spiritually weakened. The most powerful chosen ones do not just feel energy, they command it. They learn how to protect their own energy, how to shield themselves from negativity, how to cleanse themselves from spiritual attacks. They understand that their energy is sacred, that it must not be given freely to just anyone. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone should be allowed into your space. You must discern who is worthy and who is not. You have likely noticed how your emotions affect those around you. When you are at peace, the people around you feel it. When you are angry, your energy is so strong that it unsettles everyone, even those who do not know the source of your frustration. You do not even have to express it verbally. People feel it. This is a sign of your gift. It means your energy is powerful, and with great power comes great responsibility. But here is the truth. If you do not learn to control your energy, it will control you. A chosen one, with unchecked energy, is like a storm without direction. You must train yourself to remain centered, no matter what is happening around you. You must master the art of grounding, of protecting your spirit, of cleansing yourself from the toxic energy you absorb from others. The world is filled with low vibrational forces: anger, envy, deceit, fear. These energies seek to attach themselves to you, to disrupt your spirit, to pull you down. And if you are not careful, you will find yourself feeling drained, anxious, and disconnected from your purpose. This is why spiritual protection is not optional for you. It is necessary. You must cleanse your energy regularly, whether through prayer, meditation, solitude, or connection with nature. Many will never understand the weight of this gift. They will never know what it is like to feel everything, to absorb the emotions of others, to carry the unseen burdens of the world. It can be overwhelming. It can be exhausting. And at times you may wish you did not have this sensitivity. But you were given this gift for a reason. You are not just a receiver of energy. You are a force that can shift the vibrations of the world. Your presence alone can bring healing. Your voice, your touch, your very existence carries power. That is why you must be mindful of where you go, who you surround yourself with, and what kind of energy you allow into your space. You are not meant to be in toxic environments. You are not meant to be around those who drain you, who disrupt your peace, who do not value your energy. Protecting your spirit is not selfish. It is necessary. Chosen one, the ability to manipulate energy is one of the highest spiritual gifts. It is the power to heal, to uplift, to change the course of events simply through presence and intention. But it is also a heavy burden. Not everyone will appreciate your energy. Not everyone will respect it. And many will try to use it for their own benefit. This is why you must master it. You must learn to harness your energy, to guard it, to direct it with purpose. Because when a chosen one truly understands their power, when they take control of their own energy, they become unstoppable. Spiritual gift number 4, visionary sight. Chosen one, among the rarest and most profound gifts that only the most powerful of you receive, is visionary sight. This is not the sight of the physical eyes. It is something far beyond that. It is the ability to see beyond the veil of reality, to perceive what others cannot, to receive messages and visions from realms beyond this world. It is the gift of foresight, of divine revelation, of knowing without needing to be told. You have always noticed that your perception of reality is different. You see signs where others see coincidences. You notice patterns that others ignore. You understand things that others dismiss as imagination. But this is not imagination. This is visionary sight. And it is proof that you have been marked by a higher power. This gift often reveals itself in dreams. Not ordinary dreams, but visions, prophecies, messages from beyond. You may have experienced dreams so vivid, so intense, that they felt more real than waking life. And then, days, weeks, or even years later, they came true. These were not just random thoughts of the subconscious. These were divine messages sent to you for a reason. Or perhaps you have found yourself in situations where you suddenly knew what was going to happen before it did. It wasn't something you could explain logically, but deep inside, you just knew. You felt it in your spirit. And when it unfolded, exactly as you foresaw. You realized that this was not luck or chance. This was a gift. Visionary sight is more than just seeing into the future. It is also the ability to see through deception, to recognize the truth even when it is hidden. While others are fooled by appearances, by masks, by illusions, you are not. You can see through lies. You can sense when someone is not being honest, when their energy does not match their words. This is why it is so hard for people to deceive you, because your spirit sees what their words try to hide. But this gift does not come without its burdens. Seeing beyond the surface means that you are often misunderstood. When you warn people, they may not listen. When you try to explain what you see, they may call you crazy. They may say you overthink, that you imagine things, that you are paranoid. But time always reveals the truth, and in the end, your visions are always proven right. This is the struggle of the chosen one with visionary sight. You see things before others are ready to accept them. You perceive dangers before they happen. You recognize betrayal before it unfolds. You sense shifts in energy before they manifest. And because of this, you often feel like an outsider, as if you are living in a different reality than those around you. But the truth is, you are not crazy. You are simply awake. The greatest mistake you can make is ignoring this gift. There have been times when you doubted yourself, when you convinced yourself that you were just imagining things. And yet, time and time again, your intuition was proven right. You must trust what you see. You must trust that this gift was given to you for a reason. You are meant to see what others cannot, so that you can navigate this world with wisdom and power. Many who possess visionary sight are visited by spirits, ancestors, angels, or divine beings. You may feel a presence watching over you, guiding you, revealing things to you. You may see flashes of symbols, numbers, or sacred messages in everyday life. You may even receive warnings, subtle signs, or sudden feelings that something is about to happen. This is not your imagination. These are messages meant for you. The question is, are you listening? You must learn to strengthen this gift. If you do not train it, it will remain untapped, and you will miss the guidance being given to you. The key to mastering visionary sight is silence and awareness. You must quiet the noise of the world, the distractions, the doubts, and truly listen to what is being shown to you. You must meditate, reflect, and trust your inner knowing. Another important aspect of this gift is discernment. Not every vision is meant to be shared. Some are for you alone. Some are warnings meant to protect you. Others are meant to guide those around you. But you must be careful. If you reveal a vision before its time, or to the wrong person, you may face resistance, disbelief, or even hostility. The world is not always ready for the truth you see. That is why wisdom is necessary to know when to speak and when to remain silent. Having visionary sight also means being able to read the world differently. You notice omens, synchronicities, patterns in events that others overlook. Numbers, animals, symbols, all of these hold meaning for you. Where others see randomness, you see divine alignment. And when something is out of balance, you feel it before it becomes obvious. This gift is not meant to be a burden. It is meant to be a blessing. It is a tool to guide you, to protect you, to lead you toward your highest destiny. But it requires trust. It requires patience. It requires the courage to accept what you see, even when others do not understand. Chosen one, you are not given this sight by accident. You were given it because you have a mission, a path that requires wisdom beyond the physical world. Trust your visions. Trust your knowing. Trust that what has been revealed to you is not just for you, but for a greater purpose. Spiritual gift for 5. Divine protection and guidance. Chosen One, the final and perhaps the most mysterious gift that only the most powerful among you receive is divine protection and guidance. This is not just luck. This is not just coincidence. This is the unseen hand of the universe shielding you from harm, guiding you through the chaos of life, ensuring that no matter what happens, you are always exactly where you need to be. If you have this gift, you have noticed it throughout your life. Situations that should have destroyed you somehow worked in your favor. Enemies who tried to harm you failed without explanation. Accidents that should have taken you down mysteriously passed you by. While others were trapped in situations with no way out, you always had a path, an escape, a sudden shift, an unexpected blessing that pulled you through. This is divine protection at work. It is a force beyond human understanding. It is the reason you have survived everything you have been through. It is the reason the weapons formed against you did not prosper. There were moments in your life when you should have been lost, broken, or even gone, but something or someone kept you standing. This is because you have a mission too great to be stopped. The divine forces watching over you know this. You are not here by accident. You were chosen, set apart, and because of that, nothing can destroy you before your purpose is fulfilled. There have been times when you felt completely alone, when you thought no one was looking out for you. But the truth is, you have never been alone. You have always been guided. You have always been protected. Even in your lowest moments, even when you thought you had lost everything, there was something greater working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your highest good. If you have this gift, you will notice that throughout your life, you have always found your way back. Even after the darkest times, you never stayed lost. Even when you had no clear path, a door always opened. This is not by chance. This is divine intervention. Many chosen ones with this gift feel a strong connection to unseen forces. You may have experienced moments where you felt guided, as if something was directing your steps. You may have heard a voice in your spirit warning you to stay away from certain places, telling you to wait when you wanted to rush, leading you toward the right people at the right time. This is not just intuition. This is direct, divine guidance. The presence of angels, ancestors, and spiritual guardians in your life is undeniable. You may have sensed them, felt their presence, even seen them in dreams or visions. They are assigned to you because you have a role to play, a divine task that must be completed. And because of that, you are shielded from dangers that others are not. But here is the thing about divine protection. It does not mean you will never face hardship. It does not mean you will never struggle. But it does mean that no struggle will ever destroy you. No battle will ever consume you. No setback will ever be permanent. You may go through trials, but you will always come out on the other side. You may be delayed, but you will never be denied. This is why many chosen ones feel that no matter how much people plot against them, nothing ever fully succeeds. People have tried to betray you, lie about you, set you up, but their plans never quite work out the way they intended. They may get away with things temporarily, But in the end, divine justice always prevails. Your enemies sense this, even if they do not understand it. This is why people have feared you, envied you, or tried to bring you down. It is because they can feel that you are protected in a way that they are not. You walk with something greater. You carry an unseen force that fights battles on your behalf. But just like every gift, divine protection and guidance comes with responsibility. You must listen. When you feel a warning, you must not ignore it. When doors close, you must trust that they were closed for your own good. When certain people are removed from your life, you must not chase after them. The universe sees what you cannot. The divine forces that guide you know things you do not. When you are being redirected, when obstacles appear, it is not a punishment, it is protection. Many times chosen ones face unexpected delays. Plans do not always go the way they intended. Things fall apart at the last minute. But later, they realize that these delays saved them from something they could not see at the time. The wrong opportunities were blocked. The wrong people were removed. And the right path was revealed in perfect timing. This is why patience is key. Divine guidance does not operate on human time. It does not follow the schedules of the world. It moves according to a higher plan, one that we often cannot understand in the moment. But if you trust it, if you surrender to it, you will always end up exactly where you need to be. If you have this gift, you will also notice that you are always being taught lessons. The universe does not allow you to stay stagnant. If you try to ignore your calling, if you try to fit in with the world, something will always happen to pull you back to your path. You cannot live like everyone else. You cannot do what others do. When you try, things will fall apart, not because you are cursed, but because you are chosen. You were never meant for the ordinary. You were meant for something greater. And because of that, the forces protecting you will not allow you to settle for less than what you were created for. That is why certain relationships never worked. That is why certain jobs never lasted. That is why you could never stay in places that were not meant for you. No matter how much you tried, something always pushed you out. And when you look back, you will see that every time you were removed from something, something better came in its place. This is the divine protection and guidance that surrounds you. It is always working, even when you do not see it. It is always moving, even when you feel stuck. It is always aligning things in your favor, even when everything seems to be going wrong. The key is trust. The key is listening. The key is understanding that nothing happens by accident. Chosen one, you were never alone. You were never forgotten. You have always been guided, always been protected. And as long as you continue to follow the path meant for you, nothing, no enemy, no obstacle, no force in this world can stop you. Final call to action. Chosen one, if you have made it this far, it is no accident. This message has reached you at the perfect time because you were meant to hear it. You have now come to understand the 5 sacred gifts that only the most powerful among the chosen ones receive. These gifts are not given by chance. They are not random abilities. They are divine assignments, bestowed upon those who have been called for something greater. And if these words have resonated with your soul, if you recognize these gifts within yourself, then you are one of them. You are not ordinary. You never were. From the moment you came into this world, you were different. You have felt it your entire life, even when you couldn't explain it. the way you see things, the way you feel energy, the way you survive what others could not. These are not coincidences. These are signs of who you truly are. Now, the question is not if you are chosen, but what will you do with it? Because knowledge alone is not enough. Awareness alone is not power. The gifts you have been given are not just for you. They are meant to be used. They are meant to be sharpened, protected, and mastered. The divine does not give power without purpose. And if you do not step fully into your calling, if you allow fear, doubt, or distraction to keep you from embracing these gifts, then you are rejecting the very reason you were placed on this earth. You now understand that your divine intuition is your guide, your inner knowing, the whisper of the universe leading you toward your destiny. You must learn to trust it. Never again should you second-guess what your spirit already knows. Never again should you ignore the signs, the messages, the gut feelings that have always been trying to direct you. This is your spiritual compass, and if you trust it, it will never lead you astray. You know that your unbreakable spirit is proof of your power. Everything that was sent to destroy you failed. Every trial, every betrayal, every hardship, it did not break you. It built you. You now see that your suffering was never a punishment. It was preparation. The strength you have gained from your pain is the foundation of your purpose. You are a warrior, a survivor, a being who cannot be defeated. But strength alone is not enough. You must use it. You must stand tall, step forward, and embrace the fact that you were made for more. You understand now that energy manipulation is not just something that happens around you. It is something that flows through you. Your presence alone is powerful. You shift the vibrations of the spaces you enter. People feel your energy before you even speak. This means you must be mindful of where you go, who you give your energy to, and what you allow into your space. You are not like everyone else. Your energy is sacred, and it must be protected. Your visionary sight has been showing you the truth long before you had words to explain it. You have always seen beyond the surface, beyond illusions, beyond what others perceive. But now, you must own this gift. You must listen to the visions, the dreams, the inner knowing that has always been guiding you. Do not allow others' disbelief to make you question what you see. You were given this gift for a reason, because you were meant to lead, to guide, to reveal what others cannot see. And above all, you must recognize that your divine protection and guidance is real. You are not alone. You never were. Even in your darkest moments, even when you thought you had no one, something was always watching over you. Doors that should have stayed closed suddenly opened. Paths that seemed impossible suddenly became clear. Enemies who thought they had defeated you watched as you continued to rise. This is proof that you are part of something greater, that you are moving according to a higher plan. You must trust it. Even when things do not make sense, even when the road ahead is uncertain, you must trust that you are being guided exactly where you need to be. Now the real question is this: what will you do with this knowledge? Because knowing that you are chosen is only the beginning. The true test is what you do with it. You can no longer live like everyone else. You can no longer follow the crowd, pretend to be ordinary, or deny your calling. The time for hiding is over. The time for doubting is done. Your gifts are needed. The world is in a battle between light and darkness, and you were not given these abilities to sit on the sidelines. You were placed here to make an impact, to shift realities, to bring truth where there is deception, and to bring healing where there is pain. And whether you accept it or not, your soul already knows this is your mission. But you must prepare yourself. You must strengthen your gifts. You must sharpen your intuition, build your resilience, guard your energy, trust your visions, and walk in divine alignment. There will be distractions. There will be forces that try to pull you away from your path. There will be those who do not understand, who doubt you, who try to convince you that you are imagining things. Ignore them. They are not meant to walk this path with you. Chosen One, this is your awakening. This is the moment where you decide if you will step fully into who you were meant to be. The signs have been there all along. The confirmations have been given. You do not need anyone's approval. You do not need permission. You already have everything you need within you. Now you must act. It will not be easy. The journey of a chosen one never is. But you have already survived what was meant to break you. You have already proven that you are strong enough. Now, it is time to walk in your power. Because the world is waiting, the divine is calling, and your purpose is too great to be ignored.